change your life. Before you submit your MEXT 2026 application, you have to watch this video. Every year, thousands of students apply for MEXT, but many applications get rejected for very avoidable reasons. Not because the student was weak, but just because of the mistakes in the application itself. I'm Deepti Singh, your admissions counselor for Japanese universities. Today's video, I'm going to tell you about the biggest mistakes students make, and you need to create a checklist of checking these errors before you submit the application form for 2026. So before you submit your MEXT undergraduate form, here are the biggest last minute checks that you must do. Point number 1, read the embassy instructions properly. Do not rely on advice from multiple sources. Rather, my suggestion is please read the official instructions in detail. Different embassies sometimes ask for slightly different submission methods. For example, if the Embassy of Japan in India says you must staple the document, don't spiral bind them because a random article said so or a YouTuber said so, you should not be doing that. Second, name and document consistency is very important. You have to check that your name across documents such as passport or your date of birth, errors, spelling inconsistencies, all of these have to be in line with in all the documents. So students think that these are small spelling mistakes and small differences do not really matter. But the document verification starts, and that is when they face the problem that the name is different in each document with the small spelling mistake or difference, and that causes huge confusion, or it's a grave error if you look at it from the documentation point of view. Third one, wrong field of choice. Here is where most students make mistakes. So I suggest don't suddenly become passionate about aerospace engineering after watching one anime. So what you need to do is understand your strength, read your transcripts properly and see that what is your strength consistently, and align those grades with your interests and future goals. Embassy also looks for consistency, that is in your plans as well as your strengths. So it is very important that your future goals align with your top strengths. Again, this is one error I see constantly students making. They take selfies or they crop photos, photographs have bad lighting, or they are just not appropriate for the application form. Presentation gets you selected. Good presentation gets you selected. I agree, a good photograph is not going to get you selected, but if your photograph is poor, it's cropped, it's a selfie, not in decent clothes, background is shabby, for any of these reasons, bad presentation can definitely get your application rejected. Fifth, forgetting signatures and dates. You know, for students, they do not do the last minute check and they forget. The most common rejection reason is also this, that they forget to sign their declaration. They also miss the date and they make such silly errors apparently in their application. Point number 6, document order and print quality. It might sound small, but it really matters. Presentation always matters. So your application should feel easy to review. It should be in the proper sequence, clean printing, no cut edges. It should be readable photocopies, visuals. It's very important to create a good impression through your application. That is what differentiates a good application versus a bad application pack. Now in the end, I'm going to tell you one of the biggest mistakes, weak why Japan answer. This becomes the emotional core. Sometimes students just write things like I love Japanese culture, or I love Japanese anime. But trust me, this is just not enough. You need to take a better approach. You must talk about academics, you must talk about research, future goals, contribution to India-Japan relations, and also you must align that to your future goals and how the curriculum, particular course is going to help you achieve that. So these are some of the final checks that you must do. We are going to do a quick checklist here. So name check, you must look at the subject alignment, signature, photo, document order should be proper. Then there should be a clarity in your motivation to study in Japan. So these are very important checks just before you submit your document to the embassy. MEXT can genuinely change your life, but don't let these avoidable mistakes ruin your opportunity. If this video helped you in any manner, please share it with another MEXT applicant and subscribe Education Japan for more such videos and personalized guidance. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like, please. Thank you.